Hi everybody, Oregon Beach Dad here. We're still at Chattin Point Park here in Brookings, Oregon. And I cut off my last video. If you didn't get a chance to see that, make sure you look for it. We just did a cool little tour of a neat area that I like to call one of my favorites here in Brookings. But I want to take you somewhere else. We're gonna leave Chattin Point Park here. I got a little bit of time left, so there's one more little hidden gem I want to show you guys here. Turn on my defrost there so you're not looking at a bunch of fog. Alright, we are on Wharf Street. We are headed back into Brookings from Chattin Point Park. We are going to go to a place called Mill Beach. Now, oftentimes the parking lot there is packed. I think there's like 3 parking spots total. So there's a really good chance I'm going to drive down there and have to turn around and drive back up. That's okay. I want to show you guys this place because it's really easy beach access when you can get down there and get parking. Some of the best in Brookings, to be quite honest. The day is December 16th, 2024. It's a Monday. We are turning left onto Railroad Street from Wharf Street. Again, this is the industrial section. I mentioned that in my other video, but I'll mention that now. This is the industrial part of Brookings, Oregon. When we don't have dollars coming in from tourism, we have dollars coming in from logging still. Thankfully, we still have that industry. We also have a little bit of a fishing industry left, but yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Mixed feelings on that. We need the money, but we also need the fish. We also need the trees. So it's good to find balance. And I think we are somewhere closer to that point than we were historically when we would come out here and catch all the fish and cut all the trees. So I try not to get too opinionated on these videos, and we're going to keep it that way. Alright, we're going to turn left. This is Mill Beach Road. We're turning from Railroad Street. Sorry if my windshield has a few spots on it. I did not clean it before this live, or before this stream I'm making. And I say live stream because I've been working on that. Had a couple successful live streams, and I'm only going to get better at that. We got a few good storms coming up, and I want to bring that to you guys live. Make sure you hit that notification bell, turn notifications on. Alright, this is called Macklin Cove Drive. This is where we turn to get down to Mill Beach. Little park that we got. So this is where you would want to park most of the time, because generally it's full where we are headed. But let's see if that's the case today. It is not. Look at that. This is what you get on a Monday. Looks like we have a resident living in their truck down here. That's tough. It is tough. Alright, let's disconnect this from the dash. Alright, let's get this on the stick. we're gonna go out there and check it out. I know I should edit all of this out. Then it wouldn't be raw. And you guys wouldn't really see what's actually happening. I don't want to change the story. Maybe this guy will talk to us next to us. Looks like somebody's been getting some pitchwood out of here. It's great for starting fires. I think that's what that guy might be doing over there. Look at all that pitch. This stuff would be great for fire starting. As far as campfires go and all that wonderful stuff. Wouldn't burn too much of that in my fireplace, that's for sure. That's how you get a flue fire, but great for starting. Hey, what's up, man? You selling pitchwood?
It's just alder.
Just alder?
Alder, yeah.
That's cool. Hey, can I ask you a couple questions on camera?
About what?
About if you're selling this and how to get a hold of it and all that stuff? It's just for my viewers on YouTube, man. Right. They're always curious, and like, you know, we live in a unique area. You got a beautiful place to call home if you park here.
If you know how to make money, you know, you can make it off of anything, you know?
That's right. And sometimes I guess you gotta.
Yeah, it's a whim, you know, the first time doing this shit right here, so the bundles and whatnot, so it's actually my girl's idea.
That's a great idea. I think it's an awesome idea.
So you're weighing your truck down and you fucking wear and tear on that.
Yeah, it's what it is. What's your name, man?
My name's Daniel.
Daniel? I go by Oregon Beach Dad for the sake of the camera. But you a full-time resident down here?
Yeah, I was born here. Well, I was born in Medford and raised here. I used to go to Upper Checo, way back when it was school.
Yeah? Yeah. You're one of the few locals that stuck around.
Sadly, the black hole has sucked you back.
It does, man.
Come on vacation and leave on probation.
I've heard that before.
Yep.
I've heard that before. Does it get pretty tough when the rains really start picking up and stuff like that?
No.
Will you stick around here on the beach, or you try to get up?
I usually go inland, you know, upriver or some shit like that. Or just, you know, like a local parking lot, you know, it's just, I'm homeless at the moment, so.
Well, I understand. I got a couple buddies that are living out of their truck. Times got tough.
Yep.
Housing got too expensive.
Yep.
Out of reach for a lot of people.
Yeah, so.
It's tough.
Even not about, you know, geographical, you know, just change location just for, you know, change.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's in this black hole and it'll suck me back every time.
Do you like it here?
I love it here.
You love it here? Me too, man. Me too.
Like I said, it's a black hole though, so, you know, it's a love-hate relationship. Sometimes the people suck, and sometimes people, you know, they're great. But there's a lot of people who are the rich ones that, you know, look down on all the homeless and stuff, and just, you know, you make it hard on them, you know. Before too long, hopefully they won't be the homeless, but, you know, they might end up being homeless one day themselves, and you're the same fucking heartaches and hardships and shit.
Yeah, isn't that so true? I made a video the other day. I was driving north out of town.
Yeah.
You know where they put up all those barriers?
Yeah.
Those barriers, they had moved everybody out.
Yep.
And I was saying in my video how, you know, what they did is they pushed everybody into the woods about 10 miles behind Brookings. I was up there driving along those roads, and those people are even further away from the resources that they need to get back on their feet.
Yep.
And, you know, a lot of people, they just call them, oh, it's the homeless people. No, those are people who are looking for housing.
Moms, dads, fucking children, or, you know, grandparents and shit, like.
Yeah. It's not just
Especially
people.
the pylons there, you know,
It's
what if you break down, you know, where are you going to pull over to? You're right in the middle of the road and cause an accident? Like,
Yep. No, it's rough here. It can be rough. I always wondered what drives somebody to stay here. Like last year we had 155 inches of rain. It was outrageous. Even me, I have a small house, I was like, I need to get out of here. But it would be so tough to live, you know, in a tent. And I'll admit it, there was a period of my life where I did live in a tent. So I was stubborn, didn't want to take care of business. It's probably about 15 years ago now, but
yeah.
You know, life's a trip. That's all I could say.
Yep. I had a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath apartment right there down the road from the high school and stuff, and my homegirl owns it, and you know, I just could have come up with $1,800 a month rent.
Yeah.
Rent out 3 rooms, just live in the garage and shit. And she didn't want, like, the people who I had to, you know, I picked certain people that, you know, had jobs and had sort of income, and she would get, but did pick me on like who I had picked. It's like I don't even want to like ruin a relationship like that, so I just backed out. I stepped away, and my boss gave me this truck for, you know, because I did what every employee should do, and, you know, that's, you know, help the business. And I stayed one weekend and fixed all her equipment. She does landscaping and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, I fixed all her stuff that she'd been needing done, so she didn't have to buy new ones. And, you know, she got this truck back after it was stolen, and she's like, it's a heartache because this is torn up. The headlighter lights are missing, inverters. So she's like, it's a heartache. So she's like, you just have it, you know. Like, back window's busted out, driver's side window's busted out, like. But hey, you know, it's a truck and it's free.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I understand that.
I get to get a ticket from me for the 5 or 6 times I've been had police contact. Lucky as hell.
Daniel, what makes you happy? What do you do that brings you pleasure and joy here when you have your own time?
Skate.
You skate?
Longboard.
No kidding.
Yep. Rain or shine.
Cool. No kidding. No kidding. Can I find you down here in the future?
Possibly just look for this ugly truck, you know.
Okay. I've got some extra things. I don't know how you're doing. I don't like to just offer people stuff, but I mean, if you're ever in need of something,
right?
Like I got extra stuff that I'm trying to minimize and downsize.
Yeah.
And
you know, if I can use extra stuff, and if it's something I can't use or I know somebody that can, I'll let you know, or, you know, I'll gladly, you know, accept your offer, but decline just because, you know, no reason for me to have it, you know, to get ruined or something.
But you know of other people around here who could also use stuff. That's awesome. Yeah, I haven't really said this on my channel, but I do a lot of picking, so I'll find free ads and stuff. I'll pick stuff up and sell what I can and give the rest of it away. Right. And because of that, I have a lot of extra stuff.
Is that your little hobby?
It is. It's just something I do on the side. Generally, I fight fires in the summertime, which is a fun job. Of course.
I was going to go to school for fire science and stuff, but
did you?
But it's either dive school up in Seattle or fire science, and then you know, I caught another possession charge, so, you know, I'm stuck here for another 18 months or whatever. So
my guy. The Wildfire Science College in Bend, Oregon, is what helped me get out of my hole, and I ended up with a degree in wildfire science and a degree in forestry. Nice. And that was after coming out of a warrant and living in the woods, and that was how I got my feet back underneath me 15 years ago.
Hell yeah.
And oh my God, I would love to share that experience with you more when I'm not totally on camera divulging everything about me, but yeah, that's what I did. I went to Bend. I snowboarded like crazy. I was at Mount Bachelor every day. Had the season pass.
I get to snowboard, man. I mean, 1 or 2 times down a small hill, but my little brother, that's his new pastime. He wants me to do a snowmobile and fucking power him to the top of the hill and him snowboard down. Like, you know, he sees some YouTube channel where 2 brothers did that. He's like, he's all about that. I was like, I'm down with that. I got 2 snowmobiles in Grass Pass, just they don't run.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss those days. That was fun. You got any kids?
Got 1.
You do?
Yep.
Me too.
She's 14.
14 years old.
She lives in Livingston, Texas, though.
Do you get to talk to her once in a while?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, I don't have a phone right now, or I'd be communicating with her more often, but yeah.
You want to shout out to her, say I love you or anything on her?
Nah.
All right. I understand.
Her mom might trip on that one.
Yeah, I totally get that. But I totally understand that one.
Yeah, no, she's definitely, you know, absolutely beautiful. You know, my pride and joy. She sings college level. She's already enrolled in college credits for being a nurse.
That's awesome.
She's a lead singer of the Navy choir band. She had an opportunity to sing at the Astros game or something, but she got to fight at school the day of it. And it's like, she sent me the video, and when she told me, texted it, I'm like, well, that's better than 11, that's 90 months up here. You don't want to do that. She's like, you want to see the video? And the 30 seconds, she got 9 years to hit 10. And I didn't know whether to laugh or cry, but.
You must be really proud of her, though.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
I got her name blasted across my chest. She changed the A and the L, and she had her tongue out just like scribbling. And my buddy Hydro, he had to actually pull his hand back just how hard she was pressing the draw.
Oh my gosh.
But I got her on my chest, I could hold her.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm really glad that you get to talk to her. I've got a son, he's 9.
Yeah.
I love him to death. He's in Bend, Oregon.
Yeah.
And when I have a chance to talk to him,
yeah.
Hey, I was gonna ask you, I asked you what your favorite thing was or what brings you joy here.
Yeah.
What's the hardest part about living here?
People.
The people?
Yeah.
What about them? Elaborate.
The lack of love.
Lack of love.
Yep. It's just, the way they look at you, I do bottle of cans and stuff, and when you come in and you got bottle of cans, they want to clean inside and out, which I get that, but when you turn them in, it's like last night I tried turning some cans in and it had a little bit of dirt on them, and I was like, oh my bad, let me wash these off and bring them back. He's like, no, don't even bother. It's a waste of our time, so you just bring them back tomorrow. And it's like,
oh man.
Like, this is my gas money right here, dude, so
yeah, those little things can really add up when you're on empty.
Yep.
They really can. Do you think people should move here, or do you think it should stay small?
If people would move here, there'd be more resources, but this is a shady town. There's things that people get away with that you would not believe. Like, from losing people's houses, or not trust, but when they die and stuff, just shady backdoor fucking, shit that fucking,
things you can get away with in a small town.
Yep. And
right.
One of the judges doesn't even have didn't even go to school to be a judge. Her dad just has the money to be able to buy her spot on the fucking to be a judge.
Wow.
It is what it is. Money is the root of all evil, and it will fucking.
Do you think it would be easier for someone in your situation in a bigger town where everybody doesn't know everybody, or do you think this is the ideal situation to be in?
That's a tough one right there, because it's a small town, everybody knows everybody, and then you get those bad apples that just ruin it. That's where people get bitter, and they ruin it for other people. People who have love and compassion, they get ran up on, or just ran down on, and they don't want to help anybody else because they're tired, they're hurt.
Absolutely. Hey, before I let you go, is there a way somebody can get a hold of you to buy some of that pitchwood in there, that sapwood?
We just stumbled across that.
That's a good log over there.
I see that. I was like, oh. Actually, my girl seen it. She's like, is this pitchwood? I was like, yeah, it's pitchwood.
So I asked because I've looked on eBay. I like to just figure out what I can and can't sell also. And people sell these little tin boxes for about $10.
Yeah.
Like little Altoids boxes with little strips of pitchwood in them.
Yeah, and at the gas stations, they got the logs that with 2 holes drilled in it with a little fire starter.
Okay.
For like $40 or something like that, and they burn for 2 hours or whatever, which has just a little fire starter in like that, which is all you really need. If you know what you're doing.
No kidding. But you do sell it. You're selling it, or is this for you?
No, this is for for people to buy. We just started. We only sold maybe like 4 or 5 of them, and I think our prices are like $3.69, for different size buckles.
Do you guys sell these at the local gas station, or?
No, we just set up a sign, and actually as we're sitting here cutting it up, when people drive by at the rest area in Paris, and it's a state park, that girl was cutting wood, cutting it up. They're like, oh, you selling those? She's like, oh yeah. So like, you don't want to tell them that we're selling them on at Harris Beach. She's like, state park, they get mad at us. So we're preparing to sell them. So she ended up selling a couple or whatever. So Yeah, you know what I mean? Just like on the corner of a highway, you know?
No, I think this is awesome. You're not standing on a corner with the sign. Not that I've never done that, not that you've never done that, but this is what you're doing to try to make ends meet.
Yep.
I think that's spectacular.
Well, yeah, I got too much practice at the corner and hold the sign. You know, being hold the sign looking for work, like.
Yep, that's awesome.
Or if I hear a squeaky belt or I see a brake light out or something or headlight, you know, I'm a mechanic, so I see a hood up, I gravitate towards that. You know, it's my calling card.
You have mechanic skills?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Very cool.
My dad had a shop and I ran it with him for a couple of years, and well, I'm over here now, and he's got tools. He just wants to do wheels and brakes.
Do you want some work here in Brookings? Like, is that something you're looking, or do you like your freedom right now?
I would have found a part-time job.
Okay, no kidding.
You know, I want to do a mobile mechanic business, midnight mechanic, because that's usually what time I end up looking to start working on someone's car when I get there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so, but
that's awesome.
yeah, usually if they got the tools and you know they get the parts, I can do the work. You know.
Do you got a good chainsaw to cut some of this stuff up?
I got a buddy who has a chainsaw who I used. I got a head stripper who wants to trade me, but yeah, the new pull-on chainsaw, which the carburetor gummed up, someone put way too much oil in it.
Yeah.
It ran for a second and died. It's like I don't want to trade a working head stripper for a chainsaw, even though you know I need a chainsaw. I can find a wood that is already down, it's already cut. I just need to split it, you know. But
shoot. I'm trying to think, you know, I could ask you more questions, but what I'd like to do is come down sometime and sit down with you, like maybe have a lunch or something and just chat about some things.
Yeah, sure.
Like, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this film off, but hey, thank you guys for watching, and if you guys see Daniel down here, make sure to pick up some of his wood, and he's a mechanic too, so if you have any spare jobs, this is the guy for you. I think I have a few for him myself, so thanks for watching today, everybody. See you on the next one.